Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial we'll be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful Maxi A-line gown. I made this outfit with a 4 yards of Ankara fabric by 45, and the lace is just a half yard of cord lace. So guys, if you love this, kindly watch this video to the end, and please remember to like, share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Let's quickly get started. So this is my fabric. I have folded it once. I'll be cutting the front part first. So I'll be taking 3.5 inches for the neck depth and 3.5 inches for the neck width. So I will go ahead and input that 3.5 inches. So after that, the next measurement I will take is her shoulder measurement, 17 inches divided by 2, and that will give me 8.5 inches. So I will put it. So I will indicate that by ruling a line down to her bust line. So after that, the next measurement I will take is her shoulder slope. I'm using 1 inch for her shoulder slope. So I will connect it to the neck width. So from that shoulder slope, I will come down by 8.5 inches. So this 8.5 inches will serve as her bust line. So I will go ahead and rule a line across. So on her bust line, I will take her bust measurement. Her bust is 43 inches. I will divide that by 4. So whatever it gives me, I will input it. Then I will add 2.5 inches for both sewing allowance and for ease. So I will come back to her armhole line. I will divide it by 2. So whatever it gives me, I will go inside from that her midpoint, that's armhole midpoint. I will go inside by 3/4 inch. So I will now connect it from her bust line to her shoulder. Can you see? On the midpoint of her armhole line, I went in by 3/4 inch. So the next measurement I will take after that is her half length line. Her half length is 16.5 inches. So I will rule a line from her shoulder to her half length. So on that same half length line, I will take her half length circumference, that's the round. I will take it. Her half length circumference is 36 inches. I will divide that by 4. So whatever it gives me, I will add 2.5 inches to it. Then I will connect it to the bust line. So after that, the next measurement I will take is on the down part of her gown. The length of this gown is 60 inches. So on that 60 inches line, I will take her hip measurement. Her hip measurement is 45 inches divided by 4. So I'm going to be adding 6 inches to it. So that's how I'm going to form the A line at the down part. So the next thing I will do is to connect it from that down part to my half length line. Remember I said I added 6 inches to whatever her hip is. Her hip divided by 4. So that's what I added to form my A line. So that's the measurement I took on the downside. So I'll go ahead and cut. So this particular A-line is from the waist. There are some A-line you can form your A-line from the bust line, but this particular one is from the waist, from her half length line and cords. Can you see? So this is what it looked like. So on the down parts, I will come up by 1.5 inches because I don't want that area to be sharp. So I came up by 1 inch on one side. Can you see the side? I measured 1 inch. So I will now trim it out. So this is what it looked like. So I'll go ahead and use this front. I'll place it on a fresh fabric, and that will serve as the back part of my dress. So we are done cutting the front, so let's go ahead and cut the back. Can you see? I've placed the front part on a fresh fabric. So the only difference will be the neckline, the back neck depth, and the zip allowance. I'll be adding zip to this. So I'll take 1.5 inches for the back neck depth, and the same thing, the front neck width and the back, they are the same thing, 3.5 inches. So that's what it is. And the armhole, remember the armhole, I went in by 3/4 inch on the midpoint of the armhole line, but for the back there is nothing like that. So I'll go ahead and cut. If you watch this video to the end, you will know how to make this dress. It's so very simple and very beautiful. So I'll go ahead and cut. Please guys, if you are new to my channel, please remember to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share this video so that others will see and learn from it. Thank you so very much guys. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for coming through for this channel. God bless you all. So I'll go ahead and slash the zip allowance open. So I will notch at the zip allowance. I will notch at the down part too. So this is what it is. I'm done cutting both the front and the back. So the next thing I will do is to locate where my pockets will start. So from my armhole, I measured 7 inches down. So that's where I'm going to stitch my armhole, and the length of my pockets will be 7 inches. I came down from my armhole by 7 inches, and from that 7 inches I will measure another 7 inches, and that will be the length of my pocket. So this is how I cut the lace, the design at the front. You just to fold it. Can you see? So anyhow, it depends on how long you want your design to be. So mine is a little, like some inches above the hip. Can you see what it looks like? It's just a V shape, and it has the same neckline and neck depth and the neck width with the front parts. So this is how I'm going to be stitching it. I will place it under with the two right side facing up, both the fabric and the lace. The two right side are facing up. So after stitching, I will now top stitch on the main fabric. Can you see? Then this lace will now be on top. So this is what it is. So this is how I'll be stitching. This is my bias. I'll use it to hem the lace by the side. If you watch the video at the beginning, you see what I'm talking about. So here comes my pocket. I have 4 pieces of this. Can you see? You just to place your hand on a fabric, then you cut. I folded it twice, so I cut the 4 pieces together. So this is how I'm going to place in it. Can you see? So from that 7 inches, after stitching, I will now top stitch on the pocket. This is for one side. I have 4 pieces, 2 for the front and 2 for the back. Can you see how I'm placing it? The right side facing each other. After, I will now turn it, then top stitch on the pocket. So this is it about the pocket. So I've gone ahead to turn the neck. So I will now use my gum. This particular gum now is the new product. It's a new product, as it is Uhu gum. So now it's not in the bottle, and it's better now. You know, those ones in the tube, they stop giving us what we want, but I think they have rebranded, and this one is really strong. This small one I'm having here is just 1,000 naira, and it's very small, and it's doing the work. So after gumming, I will now stitch it round. So the next thing I did was to fix the zip at the back part. Then I'll go ahead and join the shoulders, the 2 shoulders together. Can you see? Make sure everything align, both the pocket parts. Okay, so after joining the shoulder, I will join the side, the 2 sides. This I'm going to be turning the shoulder. Can you see? I'm turning it with the back facing. Can you see? If you have been following my channel, you know this is how I turn my shoulder. So I'll go ahead and stitch. After that, I will stitch from the shoulder, from the armhole down to the down part. Make sure your pockets are lined together. So see how I'm going to stitch it. So I'll stitch it down. So we are done with that. The next thing we are going to do is to cut our sleeve. So I'm cutting the 2 sleeves together. Can you see that? So from the shoulder point, I came down by 4 inches. That's my sleeve cap. So on that line, I will take my armhole, my round armhole, which is 21 inches. So I will now connect it to my shoulder point. Then I will come down by 8 inches. This will serve as my bicep. From that bicep, I will take my bicep measurement. That the upper hand, my upper hand, the fattest place in your hand, the upper part. So I will measure the round, then I will divide it by 2. Remember, it's on fold. So I will now take, this is a 3/4 sleeve. I will take the length. The length is about 17 inches. So I'll take the measurement, the round measurement of my 3/4, the down part of my hand, just the 3/4. You know what I'm talking about. So I will now connect it. I'm cutting the 2 shoulders here. Cutting the 2 shoulders at the same time. The 2 sleeve. I'm cutting it at the same time. Can you see? So with the 2 wrong parts, 2 wrong side facing up, I will do the same thing I did to the midpoint of my armhole. So from the shoulder part of my sleeve, I will locate the midpoint, and this place now will be for the front part of my sleeve. This is front part. This side I'm trimming out will be for the front part of my dress, not the back. The same thing I did to the main dress. So this is what it is. So this is what my sleeve look like, and I will now cut my cord lace for the sleeve. See how I'm going to stitch it. So I will now use it to cover it. After stitching on the part, I will now top stitch on top. So that's it. So guys, this is my sleeve. I'm about to fix the sleeve. I will now locate the midpoint of my sleeve. So that's where I'm going to be stitching from. Can you see that? So I will now place it on my shoulder, the shoulder of my dress. Now place it, I will stitch it round the armhole. So guys, that will be all for this tutorial. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you have not done that. Share this video for other eyes to see, and remember to give this video a thumbs up. Put on your notification so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you so very much guys for watching. See you in our next tutorial, and bye for now. Love you.